What is up, Transformer Ninjas? Gajo here with an update, very important update. Today I woke up, I ate my cereal, I ate my bowl of Cocoa Pebbles, and I realized that I had an email in my account from YouTube. And YouTube, well, actually I got this yesterday, but YouTube offered me AdSense sharing, so I have the ability to monetize my videos, which basically means that I get ads. I don't make money off of views, I don't make money off of anything else, I just ads. So that's pretty cool. I get to do that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I didn't get the partnership. I applied for a month or two ago. They're still evaluating my application and such like that. But I do have that one thing. The first step, I suppose, in the process is to monetize. You know, start putting ads on your videos, and then after that, I'm probably going to see a partnership. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, that's what's going on in the Ninja. I also bought some, since I'm broke, I had a little bit of money, so I bought some cheapos, some cheapy weepies. And I got these guys, a couple, two different types of transforming robots. They are not transformers. They are, I don't even know what the hell they are. They're definitely not transformers. So basically, I'll be doing reviews on these. They're actually rather high quality for what they are. I mean, the plastic in them is it's actually really good. I've never really seen cheapies that, because I have a couple other ones that are really bad. But I mean, these aren't falling apart. I mean, yeah, they're poorly designed and such, and there's other things that I'll get into later, but I mean, these are actually, really half decent, really nice Transformers for $1.50. So at the dollar store. More reviews of Transformers. Human Alliance basics are coming up. I got a few deluxe figures I want to do. I have 2 leader class figures I want to do. I don't really know who I want to do first, Ironhide or Sentinel. So I'm kind of, I don't know if I want to do Sentinel even, because everybody did a review on Sentinel. So I might just do, here's his vehicle, here's his robot, I like it, boom, done. But I do want to do Ultimate Optimus Prime, because everybody did a hate review, basically, on Ultimate Optimus Prime, except MGO316. Me and him are apparently the only 2 Transformer fans in the universe that actually like that robot, apparently. And everybody else is questionable. They're kind of on the fence about it, but I absolutely love that toy, and I don't care what people said. It's not Jetwing Prime. Well, of course it's not freaking Jetwing Prime. It's a whole nother toy. You can't judge it on, well, it's not Jetwing Prime. I don't care if it's not Jetwing Prime, and I honestly could care less if it wasn't in the movie. In all reality, I'm sorry to say, but Jetwing Prime is kind of a hokey piece of crap. I mean, the fact that you put the backpack on it and you instantly becomes unstable. I mean, Ultimate Optimus Prime has like 2.5-inch by 4-inch feet, like squares that go, and they stay. He's not really tippy forward, he's not really tippy backwards, and even with his gun attached to him, he's not really tippy forwards or he's not really tippy backwards. He is a very well balanced figure, and I don't know why the hell people keep knocking it. The actual robot that goes into the armor is nice. It's kind of disproportionate as far as the big, not really the fists, but the forearms are like big and huge, kind of like the Voyager class, but bigger. And that's okay. I mean, I actually like it. I think it's good. Yeah, the knees that aren't there, the faux knees, as Mitch Santona puts, those don't bother me. I mean, the fact, I've had a Bruticus, I've had Computron, I've had G2, the G2 version of the Constructicons, the yellow ones. So I've had a couple combiners, and I even have double clutch too. And the one thing I've noticed about combiners, they don't move. Their feet are, and their arms are like this. You know, this is all they do. They don't even twist. I mean, you actually have to physically move the entire robot to do that. So I mean, this is a robot. You know, gun, brr, you know, that's it. I mean, people are knocking that robot because it doesn't move as much or because it's poor quality. How is that poor quality? Dude, the thing fell from 5 feet and just smashed on the ground and exploded, and it's still not broken. That's good. You know, consider it's not a poor quality toy at all. So I definitely want to get a review out on that because I think people need to get wise in the fact that it's not meant to be the super duper robot. Yes, it's ultimate. Yes, it's probably one of the biggest ones released recently. I'm pretty sure the actual MP, not MP10, because that actually is smaller for some ungodly reason than the regular Masterpiece Optimus Prime or the 25th anniversary Optimus Prime from Hasbro. So I don't get that. But I mean, like, if you want to knock a toy for being crappy, I mean, there's quite a few you can really nail, like Starscream Deluxe from the Dark of the Moon line. Terrible figure. It looks nice. It's not as bad as the older ones, but it's still not good. It's very just hokey. It doesn't really... I don't like it. I mean, I'm looking at all my figures right now. That's why I'm looking up. Top Spin and the other all the Wreckers, all three of them. They could have been better. Yes, I agree. They could have been better, but you got to think. Have you noticed that every Dark of the Moon toy is usually a couple dollars cheaper than all the other ones recently? Like, you go to Target, you go to Walmart, they're $9.98, but the Generations figures that are there, like Wheeljack and stuff, are $11.99. Did you ever notice that? Well, you're getting a cheap figure anyway, so why are you complaining? Cheap figure, cheaper figure, whatever. I mean, some of these figures are terrible. Some of them I really freaking like. You know, I like it. I've grown to like it. I've grown to like him. I used to look at him every day, and I'd go, God, this figure sucks. But the more it grew on me because I learned to accept, and I'm going to quote, I slipped for this, I'm growing to accept their buggy nature. Because he says they all look like bugs. And I agree to somewhat of yeah, I agree. They do kind of have this anthratic kind of feel to them, like they are bugs, like they actually, you know, something. But then again, I have to consider that, okay, they're alternate life forms, they're metallic organisms. I mean, they're gonna look a little different than your standard 1980s robot, you know, for sure, or 1980s portrayed robot. I mean, yeah, they're all going to look a little different. I know they could have been 1,000 times better. I know they could have been. I am a big believer in the fact that Michael Bay could have made every single robot except for Optimus Prime, because he looked pretty badass already, to change them and make them even better. For sure, yeah. Bumblebee and Ratchet and Ironhide and Jazz, and yeah, I didn't even like Jazz that much. But I'm growing to like them because I have to accept the fact that, okay, this is a whole other universe. This has nothing to do with our previous Transformers. This is like if everything started from scratch all over again. This is the storyline. That's the way you got to think about it. You got to think about these are not the same Transformers from Robots in Disguise or Energon or Armada or G2 or G1 or for anyone that matter, or the comic books or anything like that. They have nothing to do with that stuff. Yeah, there might be some hints for G1. Yeah, there might be some hints over here for RID and some other things. But all in all, it doesn't really... I can't knock it anymore because I am looking at a completely different movie. I'm looking at a completely different line of Transformers. We're talking like a complete revamp. Like when Beast Wars came out, I hated Beast Wars. I didn't hate the cartoon, I hated the toys. Because the toys strayed away from that blocky, awesome robot stuff that we always used to like, the Optimus Prime. Yeah, well, I love that stuff, but it's changed ever since then. And now we have very well articulated like action figures. They're no longer Transformers. They're like our well articulated action figures that just happen to transform. And that's the way I look at it now, because Optimus Prime is never going to fail. G1 Optimus Prime is always going to be an awesome toy. Regardless of whether you're young, old, if you remember it, you don't remember it, it's still cool. You know, I have my friends, they come over once in a while, and they'll grab a figure and they'll start farting around with it and mistransforming it and fucking it up. But regardless, they'll still play with it. They'll still touch it. They'll still look at it. And they always grab the older figures, or the generation-style figures, the cooler-looking ones. So like I said, I mean, people are always like, dude, Michael Bay. Well, fuck Michael Bay in the butt with a corncob pipe and blow some smoke rings for good luck. Because in all reality, you got to accept it now that it is a completely different thing. Now it's done, so we don't even have to worry about it anymore. The next thing that's coming is Transformers Prime. More Generations figures are coming out. That's awesome, and so on and so forth. And we don't even know what's coming up next year, really. We just know that we're going to eventually get more Transformer Prime figures, and that's it. We don't know if we're going to get any new series coming out. We don't know if there's a new movie coming out or not. We don't know. None of that stuff. All we know is that there's more Generation toys coming out, at least for some of us that actually go on TF Source or any of the other websites to check it out. But, I mean, I don't know. I can't say enough about, like, movie toys. I mean, yeah, deep down inside, I don't like them because they don't portray any of the characters the way they should be, and they kind of stray off from a lot of the evil characters like Megatron and such like that. You know, they kind of just, they're just way the hell out in left field with that stuff. But you gotta accept it as it's not Transformers. Robots in disguise are more than meets the eye. It's not that crap anymore. Now it's Transformers. Holy shit, we're on Earth now. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta forget everything you've learned about Transformers and remember that this is new. This is totally new, and a whole other take on Transformers. Like I said, this is Gajo with an update. You know, thanks to all my subscribers. I recently hit 200, I think. And, yeah, that's awesome. No contest right now because I don't think it's necessary for the level of attention that I'm getting per video. I mean, I know there's a lot of you out there that do watch my videos and they do thumb it up, but, I mean, I need to see some more attention go. I need to see some freaking, like, I put down a video and the next day I got 5 comments and 14 thumbs ups and everything else. I mean, I need to start seeing that if you guys want me to start seriously pumping out some, you know, good stuff. You know, I mean, since I got the monetizing on my account, I am going to put out more videos. You guys are going to see a lot more content from me. That's great. And I want to put that out more or less for 2 reasons. 1, because I feel like it, and 2, because I can make money off of it potentially. So that's always good. And making money for what I like doing is, you know, that's not bad. This definitely ain't a part-time job, but it could be one. You know, get partnership and boom, my whole account and everything could change in overnight, you know. So basically, you know, thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe, you know, to the ninja, myself. Check out the people below down in my pantly pants. There's lots of people down in the oobly doobly. They're great people. Watch their reviews too. Comment, rate, and subscribe on them as well. And if you like what you've seen, you want to see more of this stuff, you know, click the subscribe button. And I'm pretty sure you guys will not be disappointed in what you subscribe to. Thanks, guys. Gajo here. Peace out.